12 miles.
Okay.
So later on, you know, it was an easy biking distance.
Mm.
We used to bike every day to the station, Christine and I.
Mm.
If we were very late or if it was pouring with rain, the cars got out to take us,
Mm.
but it didn't do us any harm to bike to the station.
So that was when you were at school, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you didn't board?
Didn't?
Board at school?
No, never.
No.
My brother had been boarding at the King's School, Ely, and he was so unhappy. And he would tell us about his homework being torn up by some bully.
Mm.
And so there was no chance that either of us would be sent away to school.
Yeah.
He had a rotten time, but it was thought to be good to go.
Mm.
It was a good school, I'm sure, if you were tough enough.
Yeah. So when you were homeschooled, I suppose you wouldn't have mixed with the other...
You didn't mix.
No.
Children from the vicarage really didn't mix with the village children. The
No.
village policeman was not encouraged, he was discouraged from joining the cricket club and so on. He was meant to stay aloof.
Really?
Aloofness was the
Yeah.
the way of life.
Mm.
So would your father be involved in any other aspect of the life
Oh,
in the
yes,
village? Yeah.
He was on the parish council.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I remember his saying he'd managed to persuade them that we would have electricity instead of drainage. Because we were all quite happy to have our cesspit, which was emptied once a year by a couple of chaps with buckets, and they would come and take the top off, the grating about 4 feet square,
Yeah.
and they would bucket this stuff out and put it into trenches on the garden for the veg. But electricity was a great advance.
Really? So when did that come
I
in?
wonder. I suppose about 1935 or 6.
Mm.
Put in by a firm called Edmondson.
Yeah.
I remember the church being wired up for electricity as well. This was great. Vicarages were, because they were so big, and the system of rating so much per room seemed unfair, he managed to negotiate a deal where he paid for the maximum wattage on at any given time. So
Okay.
you learned to turn one light off before you turn the next one on.
Yeah.
But that was all right until wartime, when we had somebody, I think Joan went off to serve in the WAF, and so we had somebody from the local bin. And she was naturally a bit simple, but nowadays they'd be large, but she had been put away. And she so liked electricity, she went into every room and switched on the light. So every light in the house was on and the meter went sky high. I remember he wrote to the electricity company and they said we all had a good laugh about that. A bit unkind, but